Finding the balance between raising awareness and not creating panic can be pretty difficult sometimes. This week, for example, I was tagged in this developing story dozens and dozens of times where bodies have been found washing up in shores in Europe that were shackled, that were chained in a similar manner to the way that lamigra, that ice, is restraining migrants. And connecting that to another story from a couple months ago where planes with people that were being deported were going across the ocean, didn't make it all the way, and then turned back around. So when you connect those two stories, there is a narrative that could be created. I think it's mando for us to continue to ask questions to try to fully understand the story. But talking about those stories and just framing it as truths when we may not have all of the information yet can dismiss other stories in the future. If it turns out not to be true, it could lead to folks that are pro-deportation to dismiss future horrible stories that may come up. It could also create more trauma for the community, especially for community members that don't know where their family is. Because some folks that have been kidnapped by ICE, detained by ICE, they still haven't found their family yet. There is no information out there. And that is the reason why I haven't talked about those stories. That's the reason why a lot of other advocates are holding on. I wanted to talk about this to create some clarity for you all, some transparency, because what I'm trying to avoid is that the community that we build together ends up creating any type of harm. But that's my perspective. I want this to be a conversation. Do you agree, disagree? Do you think we should be talking about all of these stories right away? Let's talk about it. A lot of us are trying to find the balance, but I promise you, we see it, we're listening, and I love taking feedback, so let me know.